In this video, I'm not 100% sure if this person is a sovereign citizen, but he's got a lot of the characteristics and traits of one, so we're going to treat him as though he's a sovereign citizen, and he keeps on talking about duress, as you will see. But I'm also going to share with you, maybe, I don't want to call it quite a dirty little secret, but a truth about the criminal justice system and the concept of duress. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This is the Common Sense Academy. I'm your host, Joe Palmetto, Joe the Lawyer. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. It's a free way to support this show, to boost the algorithm, to get me more views, and to keep me coming back to make more content for you. Now, everybody, before we step in, first the coffee, then the justice. Raise your cup, your glass, and here. Cheers with me. It tastes better when we sip together. Cheers.
I'm signing this under duress.
You're being recorded right here.
I do sign this. I do not want to sign this. Apparently, I'm being recorded as well. I hope so. This is the document. Would you guys mind saying your name and badge number?
Clark 3664.
Allen 1930.
Wagner 3975.
Wagner 3975.
0225.
225. Thank you, everybody.
And my information's right here on the citation too.
Now I'm signing this under duress. I do not wish to sign this. They're taking my property. I'm homeless, and they're taking my property. I don't know where I'm going to go now. I have a job, and this is ruining everything. I've shown proof that I can financially take care of all of this, and they're still taking my property and forcing me to sign this.
Sign the citation, please.
And
you
if-
said you're not admitting guilt, you're just promising date or take care of it before then.
Okay.
You said they're both fixable.
Okay.
Okay. You can get them taken care of. Show proof of insurance and proof of insurance to registration and insurance to the judge, and then it'll be taken care of that way.
Okay. And if I don't sign this,
Eventually a warrant will be issued for your arrest.
Eventually a warrant will be issued for my arrest.
If you don't sign it, then you could go to jail.
Will I be arrested right now and go to jail right now if I don't sign it?
Probably, dude.
Probably. I
Have
need
my supervisor come talk to you.
a yes or a no.
Please sign the citation so you can leave.
Will I be arrested right now and go to jail if I sign this? I don't.
Arrest.
I will sign
You're under
this.
arrest. No, I'm not playing this game.
Now, I know we all enjoy it when the itinerant, surly, and over-aggressive sovereign citizen ends up getting arrested. This gentleman here, he ended up getting arrested. Was he a sovereign citizen? I don't know. He keeps talking about duress. I'm signing this under duress. He asked for name and badge number. Those are two hallmarks of the sovereign citizen and the sovereign citizen movement. However, that doesn't mean that this particular person was one. He just seemed to be a really difficult customer, maybe with a little bit of sovereign citizen knowledge in his head. I thought it was kind of funny when he asked the officer, am I going to go to jail if I don't sign this? The officer explained about the warrant, and then he said, probably, dude. And I don't know why, but I enjoyed that answer. And the officers were nice enough to summarize the court process for him. And he would have been able to get rid of these tickets, get rid of these issues. He just had to plead not guilty, go to court, and let the system take its course. But no, these people, they want to somehow jam it up. They want to jam. They want to delay. They want to stop the course of justice. They don't want to be held accountable. Now, I don't know if the police were seizing his car or not. Certainly seemed that way, but he probably would have been able to get that back fairly easily, although maybe not cheaply, and that can be a pretty big deal, that's for sure. However, one interesting component of this is that he keeps stating, is this under duress, under duress? And I do a lot of criminal defense, and a lot of my clients plead guilty to the criminal charges that they're facing. And one of the questions that the court asks an individual before they plead guilty is, did anybody force you or coerce you into pleading guilty? And here's the truth. There always is a little bit of duress and coercion, right? Whenever you're dealing with a criminal case, because you are facing the possible penalties of the criminal justice system, right? Like the police have They have arrested you, likely against your will. They have placed criminal charges upon you, and they are going to punish you, and that may include jail, fines, probation, house arrest, etc. And those are things that if you had a choice, you probably wouldn't do. I'm not saying society doesn't need them, but when that question comes, were you coerced? It's like, yeah, there's some degree of coercion, because if you weren't facing criminal penalties, you wouldn't be agreeing. You probably wouldn't be getting up there and pleading guilty. Okay. So the question is kind of open-ended. Now, when I explain this to my clients, I say, listen, there's always a little bit of coercion in this, because you're facing possible criminal penalties and the police have arrested you and charged you and you've gone through the process, but that's legal coercion. That's the truth of it, is there is a form of coercion and pressure that is legal. There's form of coercion and pressure that is legal, right? We talked about lawfare a lot recently, which is kind of in its own, a different bucket, but related. However, what I say to these clients, I say, yeah, but nobody put a gun to your head. Nobody threatened your family. Nobody threatened to hurt you. That's the coercion that the court is talking about, not the coercion from the consequences of the criminal actions. But yeah, there's always a little bit of duress, right? Because you're facing penalties. That's true. That is true. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. Watching this guy get jammed up. He pushed this officer just a little too far, and he paid the price. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Help me get going. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great